You have really got to try these crispy onion mozzarella balls. They are so tasty and quick and easy to put together. So as you can see, very few ingredients. We're going to start with our mozzarella cheese. I just bought this in a bag. And then we're going to add our cornstarch on top of the cheese. And then we're going to get our tablespoon of crispy onion. And we're going to put that on the top. And we're going to mix all of these dry ingredients together until they're all incorporated nicely like this. Very quick, simple, easy. Then we're just going to pop our egg on top. Now I do use a fork just to mix it through until the wetness subsides, and then I use my fingers and I'm simply going to form this into a dough. Now it is a little bit sticky to begin with, but the more you work with it, it becomes a nice firm dough. And that's as easy as it gets. This is it. So once you've got that into your nice dough like this, you can see how firm it's become. It is soft, but it's firm. Now we're going to just get our extra cornstarch and prepare our flour base just to prepare this dough onto. And this is so quick and easy. You just use your hand and you're simply going to form a rectangle. Just press it down and you want it to be about 1 inch thick. We're just going to make it into a rectangle to make it easier to form the balls. So there we've got it. I've got my nice rectangle, and then I'm simply going to get a knife and I'm going to cut 4 strips across it like this. I'm cutting 3 but making 4. So you cut 3 times, you make 4, and then you do the same going the other way. They don't have to be perfect, they can be different size balls. So once you've cut across that way, we're doing 3 cuts that way as well, and this is what we're left with. We've got 16 pieces, and you can see how thick they are. And then we're simply going to turn each one of these into a ball. It's this simple with your hands. You just roll it like this, and normally at the end I may be left with 2 smaller sections, which I'll probably just going to put into one. So at the end I'll have 15 balls. So yes, I'm going to get those last 2 and make them into one, and this is what we're left with. And look how quick and easy that was to prepare. So now we're just going to put some oil into a pan, and we're going to make sure it's nice and hot before we put our balls in. And when you place them into that hot oil, they should start to sizzle around the outside like this, and that's how you know that that oil is hot enough. And we're just going to leave them sitting into that bubbling oil, and after about 2 minutes I'm just going to check the bottom and make sure they're nice and crispy on the bottom. And once we get that lovely crispy golden bottom, we're going to just flip them over and do the other side. And that's it. Once again, we're just going to leave them for a couple of minutes. That's all it takes. And then we're going to get them out and we're going to put them on some paper towel just to let that excess oil drain off. And then I'm going to put the last batch in. And it's the same thing. We're just going to leave them for a couple of minutes, turn them over, and then we're going to take them out and drain them as we did before with the first batch. And that's it. And this is them. Look at them. They are absolutely delicious. Just going to let that paper drain off that excess oil, and then I'm going to take a bite and I'll show you the insides. So take a big bite. Look at that. Oh my goodness, they are amazing. And here they are, Nanny D's crispy mozzarella and onion balls. Now I do actually put some oregano and some bagel seasoning when I serve these, but it's entirely up to you. Look at that. Look at that cheese. These are absolutely delicious.